This question was asked in 2024 exam. In this question, value of this integral is given this. But here is written A and here is written B. In place of this A, there should be some number. And in place of this B, there will be some number. If we find what number appear here and what number appear here, then we can easily find value of A plus B. To find value of A and value of B, we will have to integrate this function. Only then we will be in the position to find the value of A and value of B. Let I is equal to this integral. Again, suppose I is equal to this integral as one number. Now we apply this property. Property is that if we make change in place of x in fx, not in dx, but in fx, and write a plus b minus x in place of x, then value of these two integrals are same. By applying this property in this integral, we can write I is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x. Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x will be minus x. Therefore, we write minus x here, here and here. Here, here and here. Since cos minus theta is cos theta and sin minus theta is minus sin theta, therefore, from this formula, cos minus x will be cos x, and from this formula, sin minus x will be minus sin x, sin minus x will be minus sin x. Here is e to the power minus sin x. 1 plus e to the power minus sin x is equal to 1 plus 1 by e to the power sin x. LCM e to the power sin x, then this becomes e to the power sin x plus 1. When we write this expression here, then e to the power sin x plus 1 will remain in the denominator, and this e to the power sin x will go in the numerator. Here minus sin x to the power 4. Power 4 to negative number is also positive. Therefore, we can write minus sin x to the power 4 as sin 4x. And suppose I is equal to this as number 2. Adding 1 and 2, we get I plus I, 2I. This integral plus this integral. We take 8 root 2 cos x common from these two. Then here is 1 and here is e to the power sin x. And after that we write dx. Now 1 plus e to the power sin x is in numerator and denominator both. Therefore, this will be cancelled out from numerator and denominator. These two will cancel this 8 and here will be left 4. That means 4 root 2. 4 root 2 is constant number. Therefore, we can write 4 root 2 outside the integration side. Then there will be I is equal to 4 root 2 integration of cos x dx by 1 plus sin 4x. This is property of definite integral, that if fx function appearing here be even, then this integral from minus a to a will be equal to 2 times this integral from 0 to a. What is even function? A function fx is said to be even if it satisfies the condition f minus x is equal to fx. If we suppose cos x by 1 plus sin 4x as fx and write minus x in place of x, then here will be minus x, here will be minus x. Cos minus theta is equal to cos theta, therefore cos minus x will be cos x. Sin minus theta is minus sin theta, therefore this will be minus sin x to the power 4. And power 4 to negative number will also be positive, will become positive, therefore minus sin x to the power 4 will be equal to sin x to the power 4, that means equal to this, therefore this will be equal to fx. So this condition f minus x is equal to fx is satisfied, therefore we can apply this property in this integral and write this as equal to 2 times integration of this function from 0 to pi by 2. This 4 root 2 times 2 will become 8 root 2. We substitute z is equal to sin x. After differentiating, we get dz is equal to cos x dx. Therefore, in place of cos x dx, we write dz. And since z is equal to sin x, therefore, we write 1 plus z4 here. When x tends to 0, then z tends to sin 0, that means 0. Therefore, we write here 0. When x tends to pi by 2, here when we write pi by 2, then z tends to sin pi by 2 is equal to 1. Therefore, we write 1 here. So, I is equal to 8 root 2 integration 0 to 1 dz by 1 plus z4. Here is 8 root 2. 8 can be written as 4 times 2. We write 4 here and 2 here. Now divide numerator and denominator by z square. Then I becomes equal to this. Now expression in the numerator 2 by z square can be written as difference of two expression 1 plus 1 by z square minus 1 by z square. Now this integral can be written as difference of two integral as this integral minus this integral. Therefore, I is 4 root 2, this integral minus this integral. Suppose I1 is equal to this integral. That means this integral without writing limit, indefinite integral. Now, denominator can be written like this. Now we substitute u is equal to z minus 1 by z. After differentiating, we get du is equal to 1 plus 1 by z square dz. Therefore, we write in the numerator du. And in the denominator, this becomes u square plus 2. Now, there is formula that integration dx by x square plus a square is equal to 1 by a tan inverse x by a. By applying this formula, we can write 1 by root 2. We can assume 2 as a square of root 2 and then we apply this formula. So, we write 1 by root 2 tan inverse u by root 2. But u is equal to z minus 1 by z. When we write z minus 1 by z in place of this u, we get this. This is I1, but I1 was this. That means this integral is equal to this. This integral is equal to this. When we put limit of integration 0 to 1 on the left hand side like this, then on the right hand side we enclose this expression and write 0 here and 1 here. Therefore, value of this definite integral will be, we will put 1 in place of z, then we get this tan inverse 1 minus 1 by root 2. And when we put not equal to 0 but tends to 0 remaining greater than 0, that means from right hand side, then this tends to 0 and this 1 by z tends to infinity. 0 minus tends to infinity by root 2, then this bracket will tends to minus infinity and this will tends to 0. Tan inverse tends to 0 minus tan inverse tends to minus infinity. This is value of definite integral of this. Value of tan inverse 0 is 0 and tan inverse tends to minus infinity is equal to minus pi by 2. Minus and minus will be plus. Therefore, 1 by root 2 times pi by 2. This becomes equal to pi by 2 root 2. Pi by 2 root 2 is value of this definite integral. That means value of this definite integral. Therefore, in place of this definite integral, now we will write pi by 2 root 2. Let I2 is equal to indefinite integral 1 minus 1 by z square dz by z square plus 1 by z square. Not definite but indefinite. Now denominator can be written in this form. Now we put v is equal to z plus 1 by z. Then dv will become equal to 1 minus 1 by z square dz. Therefore, numerator will be dv and in the denominator, since z plus 1 by z is v, therefore denominator will be v square minus 2. That means I2 is equal to this, where v is equal to z plus 1 by z. This is formula. Integration of dx by x square minus a square is equal to 1 by 2a times log x minus a by x plus a mod. This is formula. By applying this formula in this integral, we can write I2 as 1 by 2 root 2 log v minus root 2 by v plus root 2 mod. But v is equal to z plus 1 by z. Therefore, we write z plus 1 by z in place of v. After simplification, we get this is equal to this 1 by 2 root 2 log this. This is I2. This is I2. But I2 is this integral. That means value of this integral is equal to this. This integral is equal to this. This indefinite integral is equal to this. When we write limit, that means value of definite integral from 0 to 1 will be equal to this 0 to 1. Therefore, this definite integral will be 1 by 2 root 2. We write 1 in place of z, then this becomes equal to this minus sign. Now write 0 in place of z, then this becomes log 1 by 1, that means log 1, and value of log 1 is 0, therefore this is 0. Taking root 2 common from numerator and denominator, we get this. Therefore, value of this definite integral is equal to 1 by 2 root 2 log root 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1. After multiplying numerator and denominator by root 2 plus 1, we get 1 by 3 plus 2 root 2. Now there is formula log m by n to any base, any number in the base, is equal to log m to the same base minus log n to the same base. By applying this formula, we can write 1 by 3 plus 2 root 2 as log 1 minus log 3 plus 2 root 2. Value of log 1 is 0, and 1 by 2 root 2 times minus log 3 plus 2 root 2 will be equal to this. This is value of this definite integral, that means value of this definite integral. Therefore, now in place of this definite integral, we will write this. This minus sign times minus sign will be plus sign. When expression inside this bracket is multiplied by 4 root 2, then here is 2 and here is 2. But it is given in the question that integral I is equal to a pi plus b log 3 plus 2 root 2. Comparing this with this, we get a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 2. Therefore, a plus b will be equal to 4.